So okay, so as he saw those mountains, those bluish mountains at a distance, he pressed forward. Okay, he went. He he was flying the airplane towards that mountain. That means in his mind he had decided that he will reach beyond the last blue mountain, the last mountain that will come. He had decided that he will reach till that part. Okay, till the last blue mountain. And that young man was Jahangir Ratanji Datta Boy Datta. Sorry, it's Datta. So here, um, so his name, this pilot's name. Okay, now here we come to know the name of the pilot, and his name is Jahangir Ratanji Datta Boy Datta, the epitome of a spirit of adventure, benevolence, and compassion. So this person, that this J.R.D. Datta, he was a epitome. Epitome means the perfect example. Okay, epitome means a perfect example of something. So he was the perfect example of adventure. Adventure means someone who loves adventurous thing. Okay, who wants to take risk, who is ready to take risk, danger. Okay, who's ready to face danger. And also he was a perfect example of benevolence. Benevolence means someone who is always ready to do good things. Okay, someone who is always ready to do good things. And also he was a perfect example of compassion. Compassion means people who have who have mercy on others. Okay, who has a kind heart, or who is helpful, or someone who feels for others. That means if someone is suffering, then feeling for that very person who is suffering. Okay, feeling pity for those person, feeling pity for that very person is called, we call this person as compassion. So he was a perfect example of a spirit of adventure, benevolence, and compassion. JRT, as he was fondly called, was born in Paris in 1904 to R.D. Datta and his French wife Suni. So here we comes to know that JRT's father, JRT Datta was born in Paris in 1904, and his father's name was R.D. Datta, and his mother was a French. Okay, was a French. So, and her mother's name was Suni. As an adolescent, he loved flying. So as a young boy, Giardi loved flying. He had grown up in France watching the famous aviator Louis Blériot's early flights and had taken a joyride in an aeroplane as a 15-year-old. Now here, this Giardi as a young boy, he loved flying and he grew up in France, okay? And during his growing up, as he was growing up, he had spent his time watching the famous aviator. Famous means famous pilot. Okay, in France, the famous pilot whose name was Louis Blériot's early flights. So he was fascinated. Okay, he was interested in watching the aviator Louis. We can call it Louis or Louis Blériot's early flights, and had taken a joyride in an aeroplane as a 15-year-old. So when Jerry was 15-year-old, he had an opportunity to fly in an aeroplane. Okay, when he was 15 years old, when he was 15 year old. That was the beginning of a lifelong fascination for flying. So after that day, when he was a 15-year-old boy, when he took a ride in that airplane, from that day on, it was the beginning of his lifelong fascination. Lifelong fascination means, the meaning of fascination means a strong attraction, a strong desire, okay, a strong attraction. So that was the beginning of a strong attraction for flying. In 1929, at the age of 25, JRT became the first Indian to be granted a commercial pilot license. Now here, so here at in the year 1929, when he was at the age of 25, he was able to get a commercial pilot's license. You know what's a license, right? In even like here also, without a license, we cannot ride a vehicle. We cannot drive a vehicle. Yes or no? Yes. So license means, and this license so license is needed everywhere, even in Dimapur. Whenever we go to Dimapur, sometimes the traffic police used to ask for our license, like for driving the vehicles. So at the age of 25, he was able to get a commercial pilot's license, of which he said, no other document has given me greater thrill than that little blue and gold certificate. So here, when he got the certificate, he said, okay, JRT said that no other document or no other certificate could give him a greater thrill, means give him a greater pleasure or happiness. Okay, nothing could give him a greater happiness as compared to the time when he received the little blue and gold certificate, that is the driving license. In 1932, he started an airmail service connecting Bombay, Ahmedabad, and Karachi. JRT was beginning to see his dream unfold. So, what happened? In 1932, he started an airmail service. Airmail means an aircraft for carrying mail, okay? For carrying. So, here he started an airmail service, and this airmail service was connecting, was this airmail service was connecting Bombay, now called Mumbai, Ahmedabad, and Karachi. Now, with the starting of his airmail service, JRT, he was beginning to see his dream unfold. Means his dream coming to into becoming a reality. He had a dream, okay, and his dream was coming to reality.